Hey everyone, today I'm back in Lost Ark to go over my week 1 progression when it comes down to the new Aeromancer class. I am going to be talking a little bit quieter than usual, and that is because I don't really have much of a voice right now because I've been quite sick for the last couple of days, but I still want to get this video out there because I kind of promised that I would do so. So I'm just going to keep it short and go straight into it. So Aeromancer was able to get her to 1540, which was my week 1 goal. But I actually ended up doing way more than I first kind of like wanted to do, because we got the big Hyper Express event that gave us these free 5 level 3 engravings. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on honing and nothing else, and I'll get her as my second 1580 character. In the end, I looked at some of the calculations on Maxroll to see how much it would cost me to get her to 1580, and I was like, you know what, I can probably buy her some accessories as well and get her to 1580 in 2 weeks time. Well, 3 weeks I guess in total, but 2 weeks from when I'm making this video. So when it comes down to her gear, I did Brel 1 through 6 normal mode, which gave me 3 ancient pieces. I ended up honing all of these to plus 19, because of course they need to be 19 if I want to hit 1580. Next week I can get 2 more armor pieces, doesn't matter if I do normal mode or hard mode. And then on week 3 I can buy my weapon. Weapon I've been really unlucky with, because it started at 47 quality. I've done like 20 or 25 like quality taps on it already. It does not want to budge. So I'm not going to be spending more gold on this for now, because I also need my Chaos Stones to actually buy the rest of my gear. When it comes down to my accessories, they were kind of expensive because I have a bad stone. I have a 761. The reason why I decided to keep it is because it has that 1 malice, which made it really easy to not need to like get any red engravings on there. But the stats are still decent, like 630 crit almost. I'm getting close to 1800 swiftness. It would have been nice to see that 1800 on there, because it just looks better, but the 15 point swiftness difference is honestly not really gonna make or break my gameplay, but still it would have been nice to see. I'm also level 55.1. The reason why I have not used my experience potions is because if you use them at 56.71, I think it is, you immediately hit level 60. And because I did not need the skill points to like get all of my skills up to the level that I wanted them for the tripods, I decided to just wait and use my stronghold experience for now. And then once I hit 56, I'll use the potions and then hit 60 immediately. And then I don't have to like care about the downtime period between 59 and 60, because otherwise I would have to do that manually. For my engravings then, I have a normal 5x3+1 setup. I do know that you could go like Cursed All 3 level 1 Adrenaline or something, but I decided to go full swiftness instead. And if you go full swiftness, then having level 3 Adrenaline is kind of nice. If you go with +1 Adrenaline, you do kind of want a crit ring, but I went full swiftness instead. For gems, I've got 4 level 9 gems even for damage, which is going to be for my Rage, Tornado Dance, Piercing Wind, and then Wind Gimlet. Those are the 4 big damage skills, and then the rest are just the event gems. I do believe that we do get more event gems that are level 8. If I pull up over here, you can see that there's a box that I think will go all the way to 1580, because in the 1560 chest, I believe there is another chest for 1570. I'm not 100% sure anymore, but I do believe we get some level 8 gems out of these chests at some point. I don't believe it's like a full set of level 8 gems, but even so, like just getting level 8 damage gems for like the 2 damage gems that are still 7, and then getting cooldown gems for like my big skills, that is going to be really nice. So that's it for like the gear itself. So gems are quite nice, engravings are done, accessories are done, and then I'm just waiting for the next 2 weeks to get the rest of my ancient gear, which is going to line up quite nicely, because in 2 weeks time I'm also going to have a full Cachalcedon set, because it only takes 3 weeks now instead of like 7 or whatever it was back in the day, because we get those double drops. So that's going to be quite nice. And in 3 weeks time I'm also going to have a 2-piece set at level 3 from Kayangel, and then I can start doing Kayangel hard mode, where I can get another piece every week. And because everybody is done at 1580 in my static, with their level 3 set, I can just get the bonus box as well to speed things up a little bit more. In terms of tripods, the event has been quite amazing with helping with this. So all of my tripods are at level 4. This one doesn't actually have any. As you can see, 4-4, level 4. This one even has a level 5 on it. Got lucky on that one. This one is full level 5s, 5-4-4, and then these one basically just have like the reversal tripod at level 5 and the rest at level 4. So she's already doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Whenever I was doing like Ficus and Faltam, just to get like some extra experience from that, got Cruel Fighter by quite a large margin. Felt pretty good already. Of course, when it comes down to playing at 1540, doing Triangle normal mode, Monkey and such, she doesn't do as much damage compared to other players, but that's because her weapon is much lower, and of course, like, I'm still running around with 1500 armor pieces as well. So of course, once that all gets fixed, her damage should be quite alright. Once I get her to 60, there should be a nice damage boost as well. And then basically in 2 weeks time she's going to be a fully fledged DPS character, and I am really looking forward to that. So when I hit 1580, I'll probably do like an update to see how far I've gotten. Maybe I've gotten like another level 9 gem, maybe I've also got more level 5 tripods, that kind of stuff. But we'll see back in 3 weeks time, or well, 2 weeks time I guess, because it's only going to take 2 more resets in order to get her there. In terms of materials, because I'll quickly go over it as well, this is basically everything that I have left. This should definitely be enough to get my armor all to plus 19 next week. The weapon I am a little bit scared of, especially because of the leap stones. If I get unlucky with the weapon, that could be kind of pricey. I have a decent amount of materials. I also still have like some extra boxes I can open and such, and I have honing books, as well as like these booster materials, which I'll probably use all the boosters on the weapon first. Like maybe next week I'm just gonna get my armor high enough to hit 1560, and then once I get my weapon the week after, I'm gonna use all of my juice on the weapon, and then when the weapon is done, I'll use the leftover juice on all of my armor to get that to 1580 as soon as possible, because I don't want to use the juicers on the armor and then have nothing left for the weapon, and I also don't know how long it's gonna take to get my weapon there, of course. So I think doing the weapon first is probably going to be a good idea. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to cover in this video. Quite happy with where I got her in the first week, much further than I was expecting to get her. Really fun to play. Once my voice is a bit better, I'll also do like another Aeromancer video just talking about the class in general, how she plays, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for now. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.